Hey Joel, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well here. Just doing a special order for large orchid pots. So 6 pounds and 8 pounds and 10-pound orchid pots. So big orchids. Those are some big orchids. Hey Gail, how's it going? Nice to see you in here too. Another special order for some big orchid pots. So 6 pound, 8 pound, and 10 pounds. Whole batch. So we'll see what I get to. I know I'll probably get to at least the 6 pound and the 10 pound made today. I'm alive as long as any technical disruptions. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing well. Nice. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah. It's a big order. Yeah, there's some big order. Yeah. I don't know how many of them. It's 6, number 6, 6, number 8, and 4, 10 pounds, something like that. Yeah. Decent order for sure. Always throw that in order. I got a lot of orders, which I am very grateful that I do. For anybody out there watching that actually has placed orders, thank you so much. My production list is pretty outrageous at the moment, which is good. You always feel behind when you have this. Michael, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in today. Yeah, making flower pots. That's what I do for a living. These are going to be orchid pots, actually. So later in the afternoon, evening, my wife will put the holes in some. I might do it as well. We got a lot going on. She's going to get clay right now. So we'll have all my white clay back in stock, which will be good because a lot of orders in white and gray. But yeah, that's what I'm making today. So these are 6 pound pots. I'm gonna, after I get 6 of these done, I'll be switching over to doing some very large 10 pound pots. And this clay is a terracotta, so it'll come out in red. That's, if that's your question, I can't see. What color would you paint it? I don't paint them. I let them be the color of the clay themselves, because they're flower pots. And I really don't like having too much color on the pots. I like the pots to accentuate the plant, if that's how I pronounce it. My pronunciation's already out, Joel. Waiting for the insert, Joel. It's not 1 o'clock yet, bud. Alright, I just did this backwards. I needed to do this first. Cool. And this is number 6, so I stamp a number 6 there. We are good. 1 down. Well, not completely down, but. How's everybody's day going, by the way, whoever's popping in? You doing good? Doing well. see? Maybe. There's a certain spot. Seems like turn it on right to that spot makes a noise. It's funny. I guess it's more than certain. Huh. So much for whispering. I cannot complain. This wheel is gotta be 20 years old at least. It's still pretty quiet for 20 years. So I'm going all the way down to the bottom, creating a drainage hole. Take whatever's left out. Come up a bit. Pull up the base. Compress that base. And I kind of cut in a little angle so I can grab some clay. Collar it in, cone it in, however you want to say it. And then go for the first pull. This bat has a little bit of a warble to it, which I can work through, but I can also just fix by doing this. A little bit of clay in there. All right, on to the second pull. Pushing out, pushing in, and every rotation lifting. Get to the top, compress the rim. Usually 6-pound pieces, I could do that in 2 pulls. This one does seem like, as I messed around with it, needs a third pull. So I'm going to do just that. But I do not need to be as aggressive as the other pulls. My height is just about achieved right there. And we're good to go with the rib. Kind of compress and pull out the rim just a little bit to set up the final rim. Go, pull out just a little bit. Some shape and clarity to that rim. Add the lines. This is where the holes are going to go in the pot. So I set up those lines so I can have symmetrical holes evenly without having to do it by eye. Lynn, how's it going, Lynn? Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the heart. Hey Sabrina, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing some larger orchid pots for special order. So, some 6 pounds, some 8 pounds, some 10 pound. I think I'll be able to do the 6 and the 10 pounds on the live today. We'll find out. Maybe I'll be able to keep going. Who knows? Be nice if I could get them all done. And when I put them off to the side like that, guys, I also, while I'm there, I also check to make sure that each one is the same height and the same width. So that can be a happy batch. Gail says, beautiful. Thanks, Gail. Appreciate that. Hey, Swan City, how are you? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, red clay. I think that's what it says. There's a heart blocking my my message. I can look over at the phone. Maybe that'll show me better. How's the clay today? No, the clay is good. This red clay is actually quite nice. So the last few lives have been throwing it. And my wife's on her way to go get 1,000 pounds of white to take care of some of the white waters. So hopefully that white clay will be nice as well. We'll see. You never know. It really doesn't matter if I'm like throwing with like, I don't know, a pound or two, or it's when you get up at, you know, 4 to, like today I'm gonna be doing 10-pound pots. Right now these are 6. So when I do the 10-pound pots, it really kind of hurts when you're throwing with very hard clay. But how are you guys down there in sunny Florida? And anybody watching, if you haven't checked out Swan City Ceramics, I would do so. They're quite the awesome team. Enjoy their content very much. Hello, Tux. How are you? Glazing today. Nice. It's a glazy day. Let me see what that says on the phone. Yeah, I enjoy the glazes you guys use. I think they're very nice. I need to have more time to be able to do some of my, my glaze stuff. It's just being adopted by the garden market. It's like, when do I have time to do the other stuff that I used to do? Glaze can be boring, but it's not, though. I mean, it's, yeah, okay, I agree with you. Certain parts of glazing is completely boring. There, guys. Wow, actual content. So I'm creating something. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for tuning in there, Dark Eyes Entertainment. Yeah, when I go live, I actually show what I do. This is what I do for a living. So, no, I'm not just going to sit here and talk to you. When you're done with glazing, you'll go like, nice. I'll try to pop in after I'm done with mine if I can. I got so much going on. Like I said, my wife's going to get clay, so we'll have to schlep it all into down the stairs into the basement room here, workroom, studio, the basement studio. And then yeah, at that point, that's when I usually like I need a break for a minute. So I'll try to hop on when you go live. Always enjoy watching what you guys are up to. It is so windy here, guys. It's insane. Had some limbs break out in the woods, but nothing in the yard yet. So if this stream goes dead, you know why. Let's see here. Where does your clay come from? I get my clay up in Sheffield, Massachusetts, which is basically 3 towns north. So it's quite handy to have a clay supply. It's literally 3 towns north of us. So yeah, but this clay itself is actually a made up. It's our kind of our signature red clay body. So we have it made specifically. A lot of it's a red art based clay, which is dug in Cedar Heights, Ohio. But then we add other stuff to it that we want in the clay. All right, on to the next. I'm waiting for, can you make a cube? Which I should just do. Next time somebody says it. Can you make a cube? Yeah, I'll show you how to make a cube. Sure. I'll just do it next time. I mean, it's as simple as stopping the wheel, taking a scraper, cube. There, it's done. Maybe I should do it short on it, that way people ask. Hey, that way I can send them over to short. Hey, I made a cube for you. On the wheel. And I'll even I'll make it spin very slowly while I do it, so I technically made it while it's spinning. Thanks for the likes today, guys. That's nice of you. Appreciate it. So right now, again, I'm just compressing that base. Okay. Don't put it past me, Gil. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. When I have time to mess around and do a joke around. Short, at least. Are you a professional? Well, I've been doing it professionally since '99 full time. Since '96 when I first sold my first pots. So, I don't know. By definition, it's my profession. Oh, I got a hard chunk in there. What do you know? Alright, let's roll right through that. like I said, usually I do 2 pulls, the 6-pound pots, but this one again, because it had a chunk in it, I let up. So I'm gonna go with a 3rd pull here. You see that? I'm just throwing right through that chunk, but maybe I should stop and take it out in case it causes any problem in the future. Or not. Let's see if we can hear it while I throw this against the rib. If it goes, it's probably in the show up somewhere in the firing process. I don't hear it. Wow. Okay, we're good. All right, on to the final rib. This is where I pull out the rim. Clean up and form the rim a little bit better. Add the lines. So these lines, like, because they're orchid pots, we are going to be putting holes in them so that orchids can have some air to them, because they're planted with a orchid bark mulch soil. The soil won't pour out the holes. Hey Max, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. How are you? I just clean up these lines. It's always best to make sure there's no lines that will get too hard. All fine here. Just had a good dinner. Nice. What'd you have? Swedish meatballs. All right, so get this over here. Good. So I stamp my name and a number. Number 6 is identifying that it is 6 pounds of wet clay used to throw, and that's how I do my whole pricing system as well. Homemade burger. Now we're talking. Burger. I'll actually go for a burger right now. Jalapenos. Cheddar. There you go. Cheddar's the way to go. I'm with you. I don't know about the jalapenos. I'm not a big hot pepper guy. Well, they're not even really considered hot, are they? For me, they are. Or 2 of them. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Well, gotta get a hair out of there. That's not good. Wife hair in the clay. You guys ever had, any other potters in there ever had clay that you had a piece of hair in it and then it ended up cutting the piece of clay that you were working on. It's got to be really strong hair, but I've had it happen with smaller pots. Mrs. Harry, how are you? Gail, even Gail, yes. Nice. Well, it's not nice, but it's just, it's funny when it happens. You're like, oh, come on. It's like it's got to be really strong hair. My wife has really strong hair, so. Because that ain't mine. I don't have very long hair. Oh, this winter I thought about actually growing it out one last go. But I think when it warms up, I'm lopping it off. And again, thank you for everybody's hitting the like button, and whoever's new in here, welcome to you. A flower pot maker by trade, potter. Overall, make a bunch of different items other than just flower pots as well, but flower pots has consumed 99.9% of my time. My hair falls down when I'm throwing. Oh no, right into it. Oh, that's on your head when it actually happens. See, yeah, that could be you gotta be really careful. I mean, that hair could get, for anybody listening that's wanting to throw, that has long hair, do not start throwing with your hair down. Put it back, tuck it back in your shirt. If you get that hair caught in this wheel, it'll pull your head right down in there. It's not a good thing. You'll have a last of the Mohegans moment. Slices the clay, yeah. Oh, it totally does. Alright, just setting up that rim to come out, as you can see. And leave it so there's a little bit of a curvature right there, so I can just kind of push out from there. Right now I'm still just compressing that base. This is something I do over and over and over again. And we're on the final rib of this part. I used to leave it kind of like this, so it has a curve to it, which is always really nice, but I don't know. The thing with the curvature, it is nice, but when you actually go to pick these pots up, the point about this rim that's really good is you can push your finger right in and grab it. So when you have a potted plant, you have something to grab a hold to nicely. So again, that's another reason why I make sure when I'm using the sponge, I clean up the rim, because that's where people are going to pick up, or they're going to pick it up like this. But a lot of gardeners will just pick it up like that. So. Another good reason to stand and throw. Well, your head is still at the area where it is. Sitting and throwing is really helping with that. So when you stand and throw, the wheel is up higher as well. So Yeah. You still have to be very conscious of it. But I get what you're saying, Gil. For sure. Sheesh. 50 likes, guys. Thank you. And thanks to whoever subscribed today and are new to the channel. What in the... Somebody explain to me. I don't even know what that word means. I don't have the moment to Google right now because my hands are dirty. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know if I should say it out loud. Is it something bad? And Joel's just waiting. Hey, Clay, look, it's tasty, is it? Huh. Well, I wouldn't eat it. And I wouldn't suggest you do, but you do whatever you want. I wouldn't suggest it. There's the Price is Right hands. That's number, what, 2 for the day? Bingo card check off number 2. Have I ever had the urge to? No, I have not. I don't know why you would. Somebody said, has the internet slang term that describes so. Oh, cool. So it's actually a good thing. See, there you go. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. For doing the Google search for me. And thank you for whoever there commented. If I say your name, Sin, I'm just going to call you Sam, because I'll say your name wrong. Because I didn't even know what that word meant. So. I'm so behind on internet terms. And that one's probably been around for 40 years, and I have no freaking clue anyway. You're telling me for 40 years? I can call you what? No, I won't call you that. In fact, I won't call you at all. You surely can't be serious and don't call me Shirley. Hi. We're just trying to be fun? I'm just messing with you back, just to let you know. Yeah. The key word was trying. How many pots do I make per day? It really depends on the day and the size of the pot that I'm making and what orders I have. Because it's not just making pots. I have to fire the pots, I have to ship the pots, I have to do all these other things. So it really depends on the day. Like today I'm making bigger pots. These are 6 pounds, and I got some 8 pounds, and I got some 10 pounds to throw. And really, that's probably only going to be what I make today, because I have the job of putting the holes in the side of the pots actually takes more than twice the amount of time to make them. Then we also have packing and shipping to take care of, unloading clay. So yeah, it's not going to be very many pots today, to be honest with you. Tomorrow, I think, I will be starting a wholesale order, so to a store, and that is when I have to make like, you know, usually like 50 or 60 pots a day kind of thing when I'm doing a store order, at least. Most pots I've ever made was 375 1-pound pots. That was the most I ever made in one day, for numbers wise. Do you sell them? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I have my own website, pottery.com. I sell it to 36 stores in the Northeast United States, mainly. And there's a couple stores that are elsewhere. One in Ohio. But that, and I also I share some retail space down at my father's studio. So yeah, this is my job. This is what I do. Make pots, sell pots. Pots. I'm a pothead, I guess. 307 pots. Wow. Yeah, 375. I wonder. I've never done a stream where I did that kind of number. I mean, I have with making saucers, because they go by quick, and the saucers I've easily done 75 in an hour and a half stream or something like that. So, but I don't really consider those pots per se, even though they are pieces. You go with everything, so I guess I should consider them that. If I was just making saucers all day, I could probably do, if I had the endless bats and endless clay prepared, I bet you I could probably go to 1,000 and then get, and then be, then pass out. But that's my guess, because they really can go by quick. And if I put in, what, 14 hours straight of throwing saucers, that the clay was already prepared, and I had endless bats, yeah, I probably could do it. And Mrs. Sarah, hope you have a great weekend, folks. Bye, Mrs. Sarah. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Hope you have a great weekend, too. Alright, so I'm going to leave this spinning while I wedge out a 10-pound piece of clay. So these are going to be a lot bigger than the ones I just threw here. Can I make pots? What do you write, Sans? Can I make pots with my local nearby soil, or it had to be a specific type of soil? Yeah, no worries about your English. Yeah, there is clay in soil, so you'd have to sift out all the oddities. There could be sand in there and this and that, and well, sand's sometimes good, but you'd have to sift it all out to get to the clay itself. It's a really big process to do. So it depends on the soil where you're at. You can't just take regular dirt and do that, but it can be done for sure. A lot of people do it. So I just gotta weigh out big 10-pound piece. Hey, passerby. What's going on? Hope you're doing well today. All right, time to do a big one. It's gonna be huge. So I think I need, let me check the numbers on the order. I only need, okay, so I need 4 of the 10 pound. And I'm just switching back to 8 pound. Sometimes, for me anyway, when I do a bigger pot, it's actually easier to go back afterwards to make the smaller ones. Well, and if it's only a 2 pound difference, there's really not much difference, but it'll be like an inch or 2 difference. So let's do this, 10 pounds. Going right up. All right. Hope you're doing well today, passerby. Always nice to see you in here. I hope you're having, I guess it's a good evening for you, right? Down under. All right, 10 pounds centered. Yep. 3:30 a.m. Your sleep cycle, bud. Sam says this is so satisfying. Oh, nice, thanks. Appreciate that. Sometimes it's satisfying to make them, but it's also very compressive. You know, squeezing muscles non-stop, my whole body. Especially with 10 pounds and up like this. And then we have a warble in the back. Now with 10 pound pots, I definitely do more than 2 pulls. Usually do like 3, sometimes even more, depending on what's going on with the clay. Flex your biceps. It does, well, it flexes your biceps, mainly your pectoral muscles, triceps, your whole back gets it. It's a full core workout at times. Other times it's can just be your hands. Do, 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 do. So the trick with lifting large amounts of clay is to push out higher and then grab lower. You leave a bunch of clay in between and you lift it all up together. That happens on a smaller scale when you're throwing smaller pots as well, but you really can feel it and understand it more when you're throwing with more clay. I forgot the chocolate, okay? There you go. So I think I'm pretty good here. I need just one more lower grab to get that bottom clay up and even. We should be good there. All right, well, Dum didn't. That's his tool good enough to get going here. By Dum I mean me. That's a cool thing about being your own boss, is that you can just call yourself names while you work. Nobody will get offended. And we're going with the rib pull right now. There we go. Like Dum. All right. All right, we're going to need to do a second finishing rib. Okay. Now, because this is a much bigger pot, I'm going to do 4 lines of holes. And those will all have holes in them later on. So, there's a 10-pound. I love when people order these 10-pound orchids. That means they have successfully kept their orchid alive for a very long time. Hey Barbie, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, Barbie. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. So I'm working on 10-pound orchid pots right now, Barbie. And then after that, as long as I don't need a break for my arms, I need to switch over to 8 pound, which is not much difference. But it's like maybe an inch or so different. That's what the customer wants. So. Okay. Not bad. Man, that pot is so smooth. How are pots hard? They're dried out. So you dry them out, they become bone dry. And then once they are bone dry and ready for the kiln, you put them in a kiln and you fire them to various temperatures, but usually always above 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah. Oh, this is just where you said you were the dum-dum. I am most certainly the dum-dum today. This is a 10-pound pot. That needs a 10-pound stamp. I love laughing at my own stupidity. Last week, I think I did a few pots. I did like a batch of saucers with the wrong number on there. I had to go back and change them quick. I rarely let it get to the point where they have the wrong number all the way to the end of the process and the firing. We usually catch it. Looks the goods. Hey, thanks, passerby. Nah, you were funny. Funny how? Like I'm a clown? Like I amuse you, huh? What do you mean by that? Like I amuse you? All right, I have to just get another piece of clay together. Gotta make the donuts. Oh, what do I need? Talk to me. Tell me what I need. Yeah, let's go. That's kind of made that out good. All right, so this one can get off the wheel. Ready for the next 10-pound pot? No, not like that. I was kidding, dude. Sorry, some people don't understand my New England sarcasm. And maybe you do and you're just playing along, but I am just kidding. In fact, I kid probably more than I adult. And then Bryson, right? I wonder if it's this wheel head too, because this wheel head's so old. There might be a... I don't have to do this as much on the white wheel. All right, onward movement. Wow, 73 likes, guys. Appreciate that. It's nice of every single one of you. Who did that? I can feel some issues with this clay. It's okay. I'll try to take care of it my way. What was this question? Sorry. What if the wheel spun faster? Actually, it can. I mean, this wheel can go double that speed. You actually get, or I get more torque out of the clay with it going slower. You just have to be consistent with your, with where your hands are. Things can get happen faster, but especially when you're doing like taller items, I would say slow the wheel down. But everybody throws different. I mean, there are wheels that only have one speed, so I'd have to adapt. But luckily I have alternating speed on here. Is that? Can I get? Yeah. Where are you? You can get clay. Just type in clay providers or clay supply house. You can try it. Anybody can. I think anybody should. They're willing and wanting to. I think you should take a class first. That would be the best thing for you to do. And how are you, Barbie? You doing well? Another hard bit. Oh, I threw right through that. through. Through. What's this, Barbie? I'm sorry. It's like low-hanging fruit for a joke there. Nice try. Barbie's actually a very nice human being and has always been nice in the chat. Rate that joke out of 10. -2. Because Barbie's one of our friends. You don't fuck with one of our friends. -2. No, I'm just being honest. Yeah, we'll have to go over to Rotten Tomatoes and see what your score is. Not the critics' score, your score by the people. All right, do I need another? I do. One more. One more rib pull. Take some rest for 2 minutes? Oh, I'm good right now. I will take a glass of chocolate milk. Just kidding. Pretty much just drink water these days. Water. Well, I do drink milk for dinner. And 1 cup of coffee a day. Just in case you guys wanted to know what I ingest. No, I rest when I'm done making the orders. I guess I just go on to a different job actually, but it confuses the muscles. Shock the muscle, yeah. There's a little bit of a warble in this pot, but it's not over the top here, so I think I can. There we go. It's just in the rim, really. And warble has stopped. Yeah, not bad. Oh, dude, how many times I gotta be so stupid today? I'm about to fire myself. You're fired. That makes me want to check the other. No, I know I'd fix that one. This is what happens. I have to take the stamps that I'm not using at the moment and just put them aside. That way I have no way to get a hold of them. It is Baldrick. I am Baldrick. It's such a... Passerby, you have no idea how many Baldrick moments I have throughout the day. For anybody who's doesn't understand the Baldrick reference, it's from the Blackadder show. Baldrick was the bungling apostle. I feel like I'm Baldrick for at least 50% of my day. But at least I'm aware of it. And really, the stupidity that I encounter with myself is really only harmful to everybody else around me. But until you look around and go, oh, that pot needed to have a different stamp on it. Now it's too dry to do anything about it. Baldric. There's just so many Baldric moments all day. I think it's sunshine as well. I have less Baldric moments throughout the summer. So I think it's time for some vitamin D. Vitamin WD-40. Yeah, that'll work. This whole time. Dude, I can't even begin to tell you. I'm wearing the white shirt that I'm supposed to keep white. And now I have red all over it. There's another Baldric moment. Dude, what is wrong with me today? Ah, what a dolt. Luckily, the pots are coming out okay. It's actually great. We have next week. It looks like we have some. Next week I actually have some. It looks like temperatures are going to be in the 50s, which will be great because I'll be able to hook up the garden hose and clean out some of these shirts. I'm going to actually wash them in the washing machine. You cannot put clay covered shirts in the washing machine, so I've got a lot of shirts to clean out. Fine cut, you're just gonna start spamming stuff. Cool. Thanks, passerby. Real fine cut you are. You're finally cut out of here. Passerby, thank you. Do-do-do-do. Slap that clear. What's that? Oh, it's from the Labyrinth. I'm thinking. I'm thinking of a David Bowie song from the Labyrinth. So I'm just coning in the clay right here, or coloring it in. Just getting it ready to be pulled up. is that clay owe you money? I don't know why my feet is behind there. He's gonna pay up today. This Clay's gonna pay. I'm gonna go Joe Pesci on him. Poor Clay. All right, there we go. Third pull. Hey Roxanne, hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Always nice to see you in here. And there we go. Why so serious? All right, my God. Rate your glasses? Oh, you said rate. If I push my screen and see, I'm gonna get clay all over my screen. So I'm just gonna say, let's give him an 8, just to be nice to you, because the last thing you asked me to rate was -2. And I don't know, Barbie came back after you did that. So that was mean. Hopefully she's still here. Like I said, she's a very nice person. I'm here. Sorry, I had to feed you. Okay, no, I was just wondering, Barbie, because you made a Barbie joke, like as in the whatever. I was trying to defend you, and I wanted to make sure you were still here, so I didn't want you to be offended, because I'm on your side. You've always been on mine, so you don't have to apologize. Do your thing. Do whatever you're doing. I just wanted to make sure that this guy in here didn't bother you. Whoever hates me now. Well, maybe. Yeah, it was some stupid Ken joke. Like, come on. You could think of something better. And make fun of me, man. Don't make fun of anybody in here. All the people in here that hang out are awesome people, so, in my opinion. Well, not all of them. There's some bad apples. But there's a lot of very nice people. Oh, a king joke. Never heard of those. I know. Well, it's just like I've never heard of Ben joke. Bend over. You use Ben gay. Been there, done that with those jokes. Ben ones, they just keep going and going and going and going. Barbara, we probably get the same amount of jokes. I like the ones that are thought out though with the Ben one. Not just the, as our buddy up in Canada says, low-hanging fruit jokes. Barbie, yup. Yep. Now, I don't know if you have a southern accent, but I just heard it that way. Yep. Yep, now. I hear that. Where do you, my stamps? I get, actually I had a lot of my stamps, personal stamps here made up years ago. And then every few years I change one out. So I have all different, ways to tell what to what year I made pots. And this other one I needed to figure out something. So I had a pack somebody gave me of stamps, and this is literally just something probably you could get at Staples or something. I don't know. But I don't normally stamp other people's names on the pots. This is a good friend and basically a co-branded situation. So I stamp other people's names on pots when, like I said, it's a co-branded situation. So. Yeah, I know. Well, it never gets old. Well, to me they get old because it's old. It's an old joke. Come up with something new. Let's go. All right, I just need a sip of water. Poland Spring, if you're listening. I drink Poland Spring while I make my flower pots. There we go. There's a joke from down under. Pass her by. Nice job. I just can hear the accent too. Hey, Phil McCracken, mate. which makes it even funny when you know the voice it's coming from. Thank you, sir. No, thank you. No. Thank you. I insist. Can we get some W's in the chat for pass her by? Oh, I was going to say, is somebody going to actually hit a W? Because that would have been funny if nobody did. Oh, that would have been so good. Of course. All right, we got Country Carpenter with the W. Philip, were you out of gas? There we go. Yeah, W for woo. So this will be the fourth number 10. And by the way, the whole time I've been doing this blindfolded, so you guys can't see my face. And let's all congratulate Joel. He's about to hit 100 days of live streaming pottery. From day one, just learning how to center. Probably through what, day 2 or 3? And then maybe day 3, he started to be able to pull up walls. And I think he's going to go live and do his 100th day on Saturday at noon. Or not noon, 2 o'clock. It could be noon wherever you are. 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, right? So yeah, congrats to Joel on making it 100 days to make live streaming pottery. Which live streaming has its ups and downs. That's for sure. I guess pottery does too, literally. But live streaming it is a whole nother set of skills. And you learn both set of skills live. It's amazing. But he's actually a really nice human being. And I think we should all tune in to his channel on Saturday for the 100th one. Because at 100, you might just take that wheel and whip it. And call it wheel throwing. A W for Joel. There you go. So let's get a W going for Joel. A big old W. For... you can make up your own meaning for the word. Congratulations to me. Do you really feel that way? I'm actually really happy for you. And I liked watching how far you've progressed and what will happen in the future. If you live stream, you do. If you don't, you don't. At least you'll be able to make pots on your terms when you want them. There we go. We got some W's. Hi, Jasmine. How are you? How are you? All right. This needs to be an actual rib pull instead of... Sorry guys, when I throw bigger pieces, it's hard to talk at the same time. And I know Joel's gonna say that's a normal thing, but... Good, thanks, yeah. Thanks everyone, Joel says. Yeah, well I mean it, Joel. I'm happy for you. 100 days of live streaming, that's a feat that only us people that actually live stream know about, so. But I'm excited to see the 100th day and then whatever happens afterwards as well. Wish you the best with your pottery journey. Okay, now you're hidden from the channel. Yeah, there you go, Barbie. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Jasmine, really? Oh no, I hope you feel better. It's no good. And I'll probably be at the shop, which is going to suck, but I will try to make sure that I can get on to watch it, bud. Plus, I want to see how you do the blindfold thing. Because when I was up there, I just come up there and throw a 5-gallon bucket over your head. Is this amethyst set? How beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. So these are 10-pound orchid pots. And that was the last one I need to do with the 10 pounds. So now I got to switch over to 8 pounds. Which will be just a little bit smaller. And a little bit bigger than the ones that I started with. So, don't do nothing silly. I don't need another Baldric moment, Ben. That's what I always find funny about doing live streams. It's like I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to myself. You guys get to watch like some crazy potter in a basement talking to himself. That's exactly what's happening here. It's Hamadia. Okay, cool. And if I say it wrong again, I'm sorry. But welcome to you, and thank you for hanging out today. There you go. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Been well. You doing well? I don't know. Has it been well? I think it has. What do I know? I don't know anything anymore. I'm just questioning everything I've sang today. I've already messed up so many times. All right, so I need to do 8 pounds. So I need to weigh out an 8-pound piece. I also need to grab a drink of water, but I can look at these comments while I'm having a water. Jasmine, yeah, hope you feel better. Sorry you're not feeling well. All right. Water. Water. What do we got here? Yeah. 10-pound. So this is how I weigh out my weights. This is just a 10-pound weight, like you'd put on the end of a dumbbell. Not a smart bell, a dumbbell. All right. Dealing with a customer. What's up? Someone make a compilation. Oh, there's plenty of them. I'll make it myself. Was dealing with a customer. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, laryngitis not good. I hope you feel better. Rose, hello. Hello. Alright, so we're going to switch over to doing 8-pound box. This 10-pound stamp has to go far away. There's no more baldrick moments. Baldrick. And also, I have to do a bit of measuring. Because they have to be in between my 6-pound and my 8-pound. It sounds easy. There's really not much difference when it comes down to adding a pound to a foot. So I'm going to go with this rib and see where that puts me at. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the force is what I'm going to use. Here, I'm trying to get this all tight. Hey Joel, why do you have the wrench stick? Because he's my trusted, one of my very trusted, few trusted people that I actually know and talk to in real life. So the people I actually talk to in real life, are moderate. I need to fix this. Make it work a little better. Make Ben work better. He's trying to fix me. I am broken.
You guys have broke me over the last, what, 6, 7 months of live streaming. Sweet. Broken me down.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to literally, like I said, use the force for figuring out this way. I'm gonna throw it where I feel it should be, and I have to go back and check. I do not normally throw 8-pound pots. It's just in the middle.
Really having, going from 6 pound to 10 pound, there's a decent difference. So when you go from 6 pounds to 8 pounds, you're looking at like an inch difference. It's really kind of much.
Let's see. You guys can hang on 1 second with me. I have to shoot a text back to my lovely wife. I have to clean up my hands to do so. Okay. Are we not tired yet? I just do this all the time, man. It's my job. Honestly, I could throw all day if I needed to. If the clay was right. I do get tired when the clay is very hard and dried out. At that point, I do need to stop. Just loosen my muscles a little break. Let's see. Yeah. Looking like it's right in between. I got it. think 3 is good enough for that tone.
It's not much different from 6.
Man, how many of these 8s are there? 6 of them. I get light scratch. Thanks. Appreciate that tonight. Always appreciate the lights. Can you sing? Yeah, I can sing. Yeah. Not very well. I can sing better than I can dance. Only 2 likes needed. Too much to get to 100. Do I have to sing? I get to 100. Oh, bells. Won't you stand in all the good love? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, that's good. I do play guitar, and I have not played guitar in a while on the live, which I should. But I think I'll just do another live stream where I just play guitar. And I've been promising Joyce, who's always in here, to do it. I just haven't had the time nor the energy. I really gotta just do it. Because I do need practice on my guitar again. It's been a while. Alright, so right now I'm just checking. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Alright. Okay. Kind of exhausting all going on. That ain't good. What guitars do I have? I have electric. No? I play electric and acoustic. My main go-to is a 94 Paul Reed Smith. 24 Custom. That's been my go-to since I was probably 14 years old. And for my acoustic, I would say, I don't know. I really do enjoy my old Washburn, but of course my Taylor is probably the better of the two. But something about that old Washburn just, I don't know. It feels like home, I should say. Max Hagan, well, you guys still far about. Yeah, I know. It's just like this repetitive YouTube channel. They're doing the same things all the time. I mean, this is the life of a production product. And I don't really get bored of it. But there's moments in my life where I go, I can make thousands and thousands of shapes, and I'm being requested to make hundreds of just this shape. So, you have a Taylor? Yeah, I have a Taylor. I have a Taylor from early 2000. 2000? Yeah. I think it's a 2000. Actually, it might even be a 99 Taylor. In fact, I think it very well might be from 99. It's a great guitar. I do love it. And I'll make a cube. All right, next pot. That'll be my break. I'll make a cube. I'll actually show you how to make a fucking cube already. That way, at least, I'll say I did it. Sam, let me, because I have a heart that's blocking that comment, just the end of it, so hang on one second. I'm thinking of buying a cheap Fender Squier from Amazon. Will it be a faulty guitar? No. You know, guitars can be all depending on the setup. Like, I've literally played guitar like a Squier that was set up by somebody that knew what they were doing to do a setup, and the thing sounded better than like an American Strat, so, and felt better. So it's really about all that, you know, how it's set up and whatnot. So you can take that Fender Squier, bring it to somebody who knows how to set up guitars, and yeah, just go for it. The Squiers are great. They're great to get into, and that they won't, you know, break the bank depending on how big the piggy bank is. But I would say try that. Yeah, sure. There's nothing wrong with playing a Fender Squier. Like I said, the last Fender Squier I picked up was like, I feel like getting one of these just to use for when I play out, because it'd be so funny to show up and have everybody expect you playing. Oh, you're playing out, you have a gig, you this and that, and you're just playing a Fender Squier. As long as you can prove yourself on that Squier, who cares? For that stuff. But it really doesn't matter. Have fun with it. Do it. I would check it out. I've literally, I don't have a Fender Squier anymore, but my first kind of guitar or electric guitar I had was I think it was like a Rocket or something like that. But it was basically a Squier. It was a Fender copy. And I learned everything. Not everything, but I learned a lot on that guitar. Everything I needed to get to the next level anyway. So, I don't bark at those. I don't bark at cheap guitars. If it gets you into practicing and playing and makes you enjoy what you do, and I totally understand you wanting to play solos, not on acoustic, so, yeah, go for it. And I would suggest, if you have a Guitar Center or some kind of guitar shop nearby and they have Squiers, to go and play like 4 of them, because like they're all not going to be the same. So, yeah. So that would be my suggestion. Just go try them out at the store and be like, maybe this one feels better, and maybe if you're all about the color of the guitars or this and that, but you could pick up the one with the color of the guitar that you don't want, and it feels the best to play. So who cares about all that stuff? It's really about how you feel playing it. Daniel, what RPM do you usually work at? I don't have a RPM readout on this thing. Literally, for smaller items, I go quicker. For larger items, I go slower. So I don't know what the RPM rating is on this, how fast it goes, but I'm at like quarter right now. So whatever that is, I don't know. Can I make a 20-pound flower pot? Yeah, I can and do. The largest flower pot I ever made in one piece was 40 pounds. And those pots are actually sitting on the pillars at the New York Botanical Garden. So they have a very cool home. And they're on the pillars in the herb garden, in the Martha Stewart herb garden. All right. There's two 60-pound flower pots. Now, well, I've made a 50-pound pot. It's probably my biggest, but I did a 25 lower and a 25 upper piece, so 2 pieces. Let them get a little leather hard, and I put them both together. But I have a limitation on my kiln. My kiln's only a specific size, so a well-thrown 50-pound flower pot is pretty much the full size of my kiln. So no need to try any bigger. It would be fun if I ever had a kiln that was the size of a railroad cart. That's cool. And yeah, I should probably do some 2-pound or 2-piece big pots on here next time. Next time I need to make them, I will go live with them. Well, Reed, received some pots from your store. They're awesome. Oh, cool. You bought some from BentalPottery.com. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support, Well, Reed. I don't know the name because there's no. Did you leave a note in there saying what your handle was here on YouTube? Because I do all the packing myself and my wife. So we would have saw it. Flower pots are good stuff though. Gotta bring in cash. Yeah, we need stuff. Well, that's the thing. People can make things. So I'm agreeing with you. People can make things. So if you can make it, make it. Make it to the best possible ability that you can. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. When stores, a lot of stores, I mean, this is what I've been doing from the 90s, so a lot of people really wanted flower pots made by me, so. I used to focus on bowls and mugs and this and that and all that stuff, but personally, I love seeing these flower pots planted up. And the amazing places that they have gone to, and the whole journey of this has been quite interesting, to be honest with you. If I was to really look back and analyze it, like where do these pots end up, it's so cool. A lot of cool things has happened. You're gonna hit the bed? You're gonna punch it? Well, yeah, you take care, and thank you so much, Max. Thank you for always tuning in, and hope you get some good rest. Best wishes to you. This is going to be the 3rd of the 6th one I need for this. All right. Freaking getting clay everywhere today, guys. It's going all over the place. He's just starting to get it. Muscles are starting to get a little sore. I could do this all day. Talking about 80s stuff. Passerby, I watched The Last Boys last night. Or The Lost Boys last night. Talking about 80s stuff. We were talking about a bit of 80s the other night. Wow, that threw me back into a time warp. Kina, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Gail, leaving for a bit. My brother stopped. Nice. Well, thanks for tuning in, Gail. Appreciate you. But yeah, Lost Boys is. Yeah, I know, right? Then they bring it, just by saying it, it brought it back. Oh man, I was just so. I was actually psyched to watch it. It just felt like it's so long ago, but it's not. It just felt like just seeing what everybody was wearing and all the stuff. I was like, man, that was my childhood. I don't know if it held up or anything, but it was like I enjoyed it for the nostalgia of it. It really, again, another movie where they're like cruising around on Honda dirt bikes and everything. Big bad guy's got an XR. I don't know. I thought it was a funny thing to be watching. What? You haven't even seen it since the 80s. I know, right? I feel like I might have seen it. Well, yeah, probably since the late 90s. I know I saw it in the early 80s whenever it came out, and then probably one more time. And another one that I watched that actually I was shocked how well it held up in my head. It was like this movie was like kind of bad, but it was great. I watched The Wraith with Charlie Sheen. Dude, that movie, I freaking love that movie. Most people would be like, that's garbage of a movie. No, that was awesome. And what they considered PG-13 back in the 80s. Love The Wraith. All right, cool. I'm not the only one in here. Good. Oh my gosh, that movie. You lose the race, you lose your car. And do you know that's Ron Howard's brother? The guy that's always flagging the race start. He's the one that, he's in Waterboy. He's the one that's like, I have not been blessed with a fully functional brain. That guy. I had no idea that was Ron Howard's brother. I had to look all this stuff up when I'm watching this. Because, like, who is this guy? And what other stuff was he in? I'm like, oh, he's Ron Howard's brother. Because, like Joel says, Google's free. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't either. It was one of those, oh yeah, Google's free. Who is this guy? And it was something Howard, and then you click on his name, and it was like Ron Howard's brother. So, yeah, he's the one that was like, you lose the race, you lose your car. It's kind of like the wimp of the bad gang. Oh, that's just, both those movies are, The Wraith takes the cake for me, but it brought back so much, literally, nostalgia for me. And the cars in there, I know it was just straight up Dodge or Chrysler or whatever, but wow, what a cool rewatch. I sent it to my brother to watch it, and then of course he writes back, I watched the whole thing. That was freaking awesome. So yep. Another movie where they probably, actually I'm not even gonna put it out there. Blue Thunder. Dude, you're totally right. Blue Thunder. Oh, man. I don't know. That's going to have to go on my list. Another one to rewatch. And I can like agree, like so, like you know, Tarantino always says '80s was like the worst era for movies. But there's some serious gems in there, in my opinion. I don't know. It brought back a lot of memories. So. Good and bad. The days before the internet, when youth ran wild around, did whatever we wanted to do, had a good time. Old films are great. I know. Some movies I need to watch again. Yeah, I mean, I would. If you haven't seen The Wraith in a long time, that is worth watching again. It really held up for me. But there's just a certain thing about that 80s vibe where you're just like, man. So I know that's where we both came from. So. We had to grow up quick back then. Let's just say that. Old films are great. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I gotta just grab another 8-pound ball of clay. Wedge it out. We're moving along now. I think we're gonna get this order done. It's ASMR time. It looks like I just looked at the screen. It's just like this pot spitting nonstop. It's ASMR time. You will now be hypnotized. Joel, that's stuck in my head, man. That Joel is copyright. Fresh Cap of Joel. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, time to get that ready. $114 likes. Jeez. You guys, thank you. Appreciate it. Barbie says, okay, bye for now. Oh, Gail. Uh-oh. Saying bye to Gail. I think she left a while ago. All right, let's get this. Let's get this going. This is who's making the pots, by the way. If you could even see my face. When cube. You're right. I should have made a cube. how about the cube? Just gonna wait till the end. The last thing I make. I have 3 more after this one, I guess. Okay, I'll wait. You wait for the cube. Oi, the cube. No, I'm making a cube today, Barbie, for real. It's like all these requests for a cube. I'm just gonna make one. Show them how it's done. Oh, come on, bat. I could see that you're warped. I can feel it. Oh, be a pain in my ass. If you must. I must. You must wait all the way to the end of the stream to watch for the cube. Actually, I need a $50 super chat for the cube. And then you can wait all the way to the end. You know what? My hands are getting tired, so I think I'm going to have to throw this one more pull. Just so I don't mess up my own work here. Oi, the cube. Oi, the cube. So yeah, these are 8-pound orchid pots. I already made a batch of 6-pound and 10-pound. So I decided, I don't know why I decided to go that route, but made the 6s, then the 10s, and back to the 8s. Kind of silly, but what do you expect, Baldrick? That's it. Trying to understand Baldrick is like trying to smell the color 9. Let's get some W's in the chat for passerby again. That lad from down under is on fire. He's on fire today. That's just 100%. standing boulder. I need to check my work right there, make sure that we're good. Cracking it out, Brian. Yeah, I'm gonna get this order done. I have a big store order I need to start tomorrow. That's gonna be a bit of time. I don't know if I'll be streaming it, but maybe. We'll find out. They're gonna have to make it in the morning and then go to the shop, and then hopefully, if the shop is slow, I'll head out of there early so I can catch Joel's stream. I really like to watch that. Alright, so 8 pound. There we go. Are they all the same? They're all the same. Alright, time to do another 2 more of these. Thanks for hanging on me while I'm getting this whole order done, guys. It's nice here. For the people that have stuck around, the people that popped in, popped out, all the likes, 119 likes. Crazy, so just hang on. I just have to get another piece of clay. Won't take but a minute. Howdy from Houston. How's it going? Never seen it done. Nice. What, a cube? I will make a cube for you. But I have to get this ordered on. Passed by Joel 100th day. Yeah, don't want to miss. I don't want to miss it either. Yeah, so there's one thing about making pots every day for 100 days. But live streaming and doing something like this and learning that way is a whole different animal. And it's really hard because I'm making these pots. I'm also looking over and reading what you're saying, trying to talk back at what you're doing. So there's a lot that goes into it. So 100 days of streaming, it's a lot of energy. He's just not focused just on the pots. He's focused on your comments and everything. So it's have to literally, divide your focus on many different things all at once. So he wasn't just learning a skill. He was learning many things at once. So yeah, howdy from Houston. Nice. I've never been to Houston. Wouldn't mind going down there. I think I already said that one. Hey Ben, you know about. No, the 2 pound, the number 2 just signifies for the saucer that it goes with that pot because they're squat pots. So if this was a tall, like the pots I'm making right now would go with a number, this is a number 8 pot, so I would make a number 8 saucer. But if I made this in a squat size or a half size, it would need the next size saucer up. So a lot of the pots, actually the majority of the pots on my website are squat pots because it's the easiest to ship and get there safely, and in my opinion, most functional. But every size pot has its place. Like these are all tall. I would say full pot because they'd be the same height and the same width. So I hope that answered your question, Walreed. $124 likes, man. You guys are killing it with the likes today. Thank you. Yes, answers. Cool. All right. Where are you located? I'm in Connecticut, northwest corner, in New England. What about you? Clenanthus, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you in here. I've been doing larger orchid pots today for an order, so. These are 8 pounds right now. Country Carver, new shipping boxes. What's up with that? You have new shipping boxes? Oh, yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I could do new ship. Are you talking about the size of the? So yeah, there's also pricing involved with shipping, which is insane. So shipping prices are unruly expensive. So to get the most product to a person without having them have to pay too much money, it really needs to fit pretty much in a cube. So from what I found anyway, in all my shipping times. So at least cube as in 12 inch, 14 inch, something like that. Bonsai, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. How the heck are ya? I'm doing good. Doing well. There's another Baldric moment. I am doing well, and I hope you are too. I'm coming to the, I think I have one more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more 8 pounder, and then somebody really wants me to make a cube. So I'll make one for you. Shut up the internet. Yes, cube love. Hashtag cube love. I don't know what's going on with that one. That one was bigger than the other ones. The Goods Pottery, Master of Skill, beautiful work, Dr. Wolff. Hey, thank you. Always nice to see you here. We have a break from our winter storm today around here. Late winter storm means windy brown. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on here too. Getting a lot of wind. Yeah, that's bad. It's bad. It's pissing me off is what it's doing. Nope. I'm gonna go with it like that. That's what we're gonna do. So this will be what number? Yeah, this will be the 6th of the 8-pound orchid pots I need to do. I got the 10-pound orchid pots, and I got the 6-pound orchid pots. And then some person on here wants me to make a cube, and I'm gonna make one because I'm sick of people asking. I'm just gonna do it. Then I could say, yeah, go to that live I did where I made a cube. Make a cube. Do you know Harry Potter? Make a chicken. Make a lizard. Do you know Patrick Swayze? He's behind you. I'm just gonna start doing all the things that we hear as potters on here. I love what you're doing to that clay. Or no, asking for no, it's not tormenting me. It's just a thing that gets said all the time. Just like the Patrick Swayze thing. But it has been brought up probably in the hundreds. Probably hundreds of times in my life. Yes, I ask every time. I know. Well, you're one of them. But today, I will make a freaking cube for you. Make a that's awesome. Great. I like it. Nope. I'm going to have to wait until I have stonework clay body so I can make a Holstein. Because I'm going Holstein instead. Make for a rectangle. Well, yeah. They will. Make a rectangle. Insert inspirational quote. You're on fire today. Passerby. Job ain't worth doing unless it's doing well. Yeah. With great responsibility comes great. They just start naming off like Spider-Man quotes. Let's see. Do you have XXL wheels for large potters? Pots. Yeah. So normally they're the 12-inch wheel head, and then there's also 14-inch wheel head. I haven't seen. I mean, you can get bats that are, very, very large. So, and that's the wooden piece that I'm putting down to throw on. If you give him a square. I haven't heard that one in like 2 squares. 2 scores. Holy shit. Oh my god, my brain is gone. Oh, Baldric moment number 9. What's the craziest thing you've ever made? Through high school. I made it through high school. Like larger pots for trees. Yeah, exactly. Right. So yeah, you need a large wooden bat that goes on top of the wheelhead. So, and a lot of those are made in molds and not on the wheel as well. Though. Plants grow best in soil. Plants grow best in soil. Except for cacti. And orchids, what I'm making right now, orchid pots. I should just start. I ever told you that? I don't know. If they're watching, I feel horrible, but a customer called and they did have an order number. They were real. I thought they weren't real at first. They literally asked me, I might have to send this pot back. I said, why? There's something wrong with it? Did it break? You know, this and that? No, it didn't come with directions. I said, it's a flower pot. You need directions? And the poor person on the other side said yes. So I had to direct this person how to plant up flower pot. Pots they grow well in perennials. I'm just gonna do it in that voice. What did I start? Oh, you started it. You started it? You're taking the credit? Mr. Well Reed. My back is killing me. Because I'm back, man. That's for you, passerby. That's a first, man. I've heard that before. Yeah, well, it happened. The person that called was legitimate, needing directions on how to pot up a flower pot there. At first I thought it was one of my buddies joking, so then I asked for an order number. Saw the name on there. Did a quick Google search. And it was a real person, so I obliged. I felt really bad. So that knowledge wasn't, I guess, basic. But I've joked ever since. And my dad actually has a stamp that says "Place dirt here," so I might do something similar like that for the inside of the pots someday. Just on the inside, on the bottom. Oh goodness. Yeah, you should put instructions in your orders. Yeah, I know. Well, I should, but back, man, really bad. I'm back, man. I remember that was the thing that had me laughing. It wasn't the pronunciation. It was that had. It took me a while to remember it, but I got there. Passerby. Took me a while. Needing instructions. I know, Barbie. Yep. You should put as far as instructions. I don't want to be kind of like a dick. Oh my God. The lines. The lines aren't even? You're right. The line isn't. It's a little out. But you know what? I don't care. We're good. How far is it? Actually, they're not bad at all. Do you glaze these boys? No, I don't. Because they're flower pots. They need to absorb water, expel it. That's hilarious. Yeah, it is. It is kind of funny. Could you stamp instructions on the inside of the pot? Oh, I definitely could. Literally, like I should make a thing that says place dirt here. Do you fire and glaze these pots? I do fire them. Yep, sure do. Glaze them? No, I don't glaze. Marie, you had me looking, Marie. I mean, it is off by probably a 16th of an inch. So, in my eye, I did see it. Did I miss the cube? No, Gail. You didn't miss the cube. This is actually the last flower pot that I need to do for this order. So we got that whole order done together, guys. Everybody hanging out here. That was huge. That was well, maybe we got it done because this one I put on a bat that hasn't been used this way. See if I can get it off. We're good. All right. All right. All right. Better buckle up, guys. Yeah, I just hit end stream right now. Oh, that would be great. I made you watch all the way through. Walter got there now. I know he finally got there. It took me a while. Hey, you didn't remember it either. But I laughed about that for about half an hour. Freaking cube. Let's clean it up. There's our freaking cube. All right, guys. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. Here, let's make it straight on the top. Let's clean up this a little bit. And now I did a rectangle for any future rectangle questions. Now let me go back and make that a little bit smaller so it's actual cube. All right, there you smarty pants. Straighter, make it straighter. I've made better cubes. Yeah, I bet you have. Coming out of your butt in the toilet. Anyway, there's your cube there. That looks better? Okay. There's a cube. You know what? I'll just let that spin for the next 4 hours and everybody just send that off to everybody, you know? Live stream that for at least like 6 hours. Oh, goodness. How many times has somebody said make a cube? Hey, I got a super chat. Hey, thanks. Oak, you didn't have to do that. I was kind of kidding about the super chat, but thank you for the super chat. For the big heart for the super chat. Thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. can't say the man delivered. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Legend. He forgot the stamp. Okay. We're going to stamp on it. Do we need to turn it into an actual, like, dice cube? Here's a Ben Wolff. All right, you want to buy this? It's going to be on eBay for $1.5 million. Oh, man. Cube. There's your cube. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for people to, like, think about a cube, but there you go. Really isn't. It's kind of a wise ass thing to do, but I did it. Oh my goodness, it's a crazy way to end a live stream. I guess so, right? Yeah, it's kind of like the number one question. Like, can you make a cube? It's like, yeah, I can make a cube. Why would I? It's just a block. Just a block of clay. But thank you, Professor Oak, for the super chat. That's huge. Very nice of you. Oh my goodness, it's all hail the cube. All hail the cube. Now you could say you have one. I know. Well, so I will have to mark the day and the time. Yeah. No, you can never say. You can say you have. Yeah. No, I've played with clay my whole life. I've made a square before. Not on a wheel. I don't think. Hi from the Scottish Highlands. Oh, it's awesome. I'd love to be up there. Hello to you, and thank you for tuning in. I'm back. My brother left. He came over. Nice. There you go. Nice, Gail. Fire the cube up. Fire the cube up. I don't know if the cube will get fired. But there you go. Saucy. Hey, Saucy, you just tuned in. It's good to see you in here. I made a ton of pots today. Big pots. Huge. 10-pound pots, 8-pound pots, and 6-pound pots. And then Professor Oak kept asking for me to make a cube like it's some kind of genius thing. So that's what's spinning here. It's a freaking cube. That's your turn, Joel. All right, that's your request. I think you should be making one of those. Joel's up next. So everybody, we have to all go watch Joel live on Saturday at 2 o'clock. And he needs to make the craziest shape that you can think of blindfolded. Cube Master. Masters of the Universe. Small and new? Yeah. Joel should do that blindfolded. Why are you making a cube? I know, Garden. Well, it's been an ongoing joke to us potters that live stream. Everybody comes in and says, make a cube. And we're always like, come on, it's a wheel. So today, after I finish up what I need to make a batch of orchid pots. And I did. So now that I'm done making those, I said, you know what? I'll make you a freaking cube. Oh, goodness. You wanted a cube? You did. And Professor Oak, who asked for the cube, kept asking, and has been for a while, sent me a super chat to do so. So that's a $5 cube right there. Cylinders are pretty crazy, guys. Make a vessel. Oh, Garden says, well, welcome to you, Garden. Yeah, Joel is making. It is written, and it's so it shall be. Cylinders are so elementary. It's amazing what you do not know. Anything is possible. It is. Are you in the U.S.? I am. I'm in Connecticut. In the Highlands of Connecticut. In the northwest corner. This tallest town in Connecticut, yeah. Yeah. That's where I'm at. So anyway, guys, thank you all. 147 likes, everybody watching. Should I just leave it on the cube? Let's just leave it there. Oh, I should just leave it here. What's it like to live in the U.S.? I don't know any different, so it's good. Yeah, well, it's the greatest. I don't know. I've only been to England. Ben, my brother likes your planner. Nice, Gail. Awesome. Wheel slower. You want me to slow down the cube? Is that too fast for you? Oh, goodness. Passerby. Okay, you're now watching Cubes with Ben Wolff. Come to Scottish Highlands. I probably would never go home. You can get the Scottish whiskey in me. Lafroig. Lafroig's my favorite. Only water today, though. I do love Lafroig, though. Cast strength. It's got that Scotch taste to it. Warms up your belly. ASMR cube throwing. You're watching ASMR cube throwing. Barbie, thank you. Appreciate it. Love the spinning cube. Keep it. Just leave it on here. We need edits of the cube. You got one of them sexy American accents. Yeah, sure do. It's got to sound like molasses. I like how you captured the angles of the cube. Yeah, it's really messed up. It's not even a cube. It's more like a... It's so messed up. I've heard American accent be a second. Well, I don't know. Do you like any movie that's ever been made in the U.S.? Compliments the corners. It's not even a cube. It's just so off. And I just almost kicked the camera right into it. It's like the cube on top of a cow patty. That's it. It totally is. Look how many people are just watching this. She's perfect. Passerby, are they so right? The corners are a bit lumpy, you think? Do I need to fix it? Come on, guys. This was all a joke. Potters make round things. Oh, please. Are you coming to do some work? Dude, I already did a ton of work. I'm all done. Don't disgrace the cube. No, I'm not disgracing it. But in actuality, I don't think it's exactly a cube. It would be like drink coaster. Yeah, it might be a kiln shelving. Should use it as an Oscar prize. Yeah. I'd like to thank the Academy. We fell in love with it. You gotta keep it now, I guess. We need a name. We're gonna name the cube. How about Cube? Don't touch her. She's beautiful just the way she is. Cubert. That's the winner. We did not need to wait long. Joel already had the name about an hour and a half ago. maybe even days ago. Cubert. That's Cubert. So that's what it is. Cubert. I like Cube. I think Cubert has a bit of a, yeah. Kubrick. Baldrick. Kubrick. All right. I can't just stand here and watch a cube spin. I don't know if you could. Thank you guys for tuning in. Freaking cube. You take care today, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in and watching all this good stuff. You've been playing too much Minecraft, Carol? No, I haven't. Nice to see you, Carol. Hope you're doing well. No, we get the questions all the time. You know, from Joel too. Yeah, I'm out of here. Can you destruct it? I can destruct it. Yeah, send another $5 super chat because it's gone. Wait a minute, was that a joke? You're saying too much Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was more of a fact than a joke. Oh, well, it's too late. Everybody said smash it, so I smashed it. It's just a freaking cube. All right, guys, thank you. I will try to tune back in with you soon. Dude, I was kidding about the $5 super chat. You did not have to do that. Professor Oak, you are hilarious. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, that right there is the day in a nutshell. BTS Army, you're tuning in at the end of the stream here. That was a cube. I made a cube. Yes, you too, Joel. Stay well. Thank you for the super chat again, Professor Oak. I made a lot of pots today with you guys. You've been awesome with the 48? It says on the phone here. 148 likes. You guys are awesome. Fire it. Well, it's just a smashed piece of clay now, so I'll actually throw that back in with the clay and re-wedge it and make it into another cube next time. No worries about watch and record. Oh, cool. Yeah, so at the end, everybody's been asking for a cube, and Professor Oak kept on asking, so I made a kind of look like a cube. I don't even know. But so anyway, yeah, I'm going to end it. But so thank you so much, Professor Oak, for, I guess, both of the super chats, $10 in super chats. It's huge. Gail, yeah, have a good rest of your day as well. And to everybody here, thank you. And I always appreciate every single one of you. You guys are awesome. So we'll catch you next time on the live Ben Wolff Pottery feed. Peace. Peace, yo.